I had just been robbed, trying to collect all what remains of my base. It was a sudden blow. It probably only took the robber 5 minutes. It was pretty crazy too. All those hours and hours of grinding for nothing. I collected the very few things that remained. The base had been blown up from the inside, all the villagers slaughtered, decimated. I collected all the beds, all the seeds of different kinds, and it was off. Being heartbroken, heart shattered, I didn't know what to think. But all I knew is I needed a new base. So that's what I set off to do. Find a new base. So in the next 100 hours, I will be finding a new base, creating it to make it perfect, and destroying whoever destroyed my base. The only thing left by the perpetrator was this book. I know you guys are all probably wondering what exactly was in this book. Well, I'll read it to you guys right now. Hello, you psychos. You guys murdered me. I was betrayed by everyone, especially Raven. I have returned to cause terror and chaos. No one is safe. I'm always here inside of the walls. My promise, into the city, or whatever you call this, beep, I will come to collect tax, or you'll be taken and murdered in front of your friends. We already have a huge underground operation, so don't mess up. I'm always ready to press my ice cream button. What the heck, man? This guy's the psycho. Oh, there's more pages? Okay, let's see what that says. Anyways, I work for my queen. She sucks. But I can't risk getting killed. You all must pay for what you did. Redemption. Knights of Fauvenieres. I knew I needed a new base. A base away from whoever these Fauvenieres, Knights of Fauvenieres were. A base where they could never find a base that I would be safe, that I could slowly grow my team's power till we were unstoppable. So for the next hour, I searched for a suitable base for my team. I had found a village, and it was a pretty big one too. But I knew it was I locked some of the villagers up just in case we decided to come back and use it. And then I continued searching. After what felt like took forever, I had finally found land. And after searching for a bit, I found something promising. I had saw a light in the distance, not sure if it was a desert pyramid or a desert village. I was eager to check it out the next day. So after almost dying, that's exactly what I did. Once I headed over to what is now clearly a village. And so I did what any base hunter would do. I checked out the area, then I confiscated some of their items, and finally I proclaimed I was the first and only person that had ever been here before. Of course, making it my right to the land. After telling the villagers there was a COVID outbreak, I made them quarantine. Of course, for their safety. Finally, one of my new teammates had arrived, Burns AJ. This new associate of mine, Burns AJ, had been teammates in the past seasons. But this season, I felt a stronger bond than ever before. So after showing him some of the residents that hadn't quarantined, we got straight to building a base. But shortly after starting, we got interrupted by this strange, deranged little boy riding a cat. I wonder if there's lead in these waters. Cue build montage. After having some problems with the so-called locals, we're finally
See, there's
done.
a little pit over here with your friend. Can you guys please get in? Yeah, get in. Everybody get in now. In. 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 Nope, that's not in. Bro, he was inches away. Can I, like, push a boat in? You can, but that would... Yeah. Too slow.
This was the new villager spa. Also in the base, I added a villager kissing machine that worked way too well. Everything before this was great and all, but then there was this time where I couldn't get on for a couple hours, or basically the whole entire day, and a lot of bad stuff happened. Basically, our base was robbed, and Burns J, it was a 1v3, and Burns J was able to hold it off for a while, but they had their spawn point set somewhere hidden. We couldn't stop them. And now the main culprit was the corrupt admin that I had showed you in the video, or in the other video. And we know that for a fact because, well, Burns J was there. But yeah, I don't know what to say. This was pretty heartbreaking. The majority of the villagers had been slaughtered. Luckily, Burns AJ was able to hide a couple of them, but very few survived. Luckily, the thieves did not know about my underground villager breeder, so clearly that had been pretty busy working. There's one more person I forgot to tell you about. Raven Gaming. This person had been on, it's very unreliable since he is the admin's practically best friend. Raven, a couple days earlier, promised to be loyal to the Mask, which is our cult, by the way. And he promised that he would never betray us. But yet, from our evidence, he did. Now, at this time, we didn't know that he was actually a big threat. We just thought he was a little thorn in our side. But wow, were we wrong. And later that day, when he said this, it all clicked. He had been the one that wrote the book. He had been the one stalking us from the inside out, betraying us whenever he could. He was the one that wanted death on the server. Fortunately, we definitely underestimated his power.